Now hear me out. Are you a fashion designer? Are you a tailor? And you make shirts? Please, I want you to listen to me, because what I'm about to teach you now is very, very important. It's actually going to help you whenever you're making shirts or senators for your customers. Most cases when you make shirts or senators for them, they are complaining about the fitting. Now in this particular video, I'm going to be teaching you the right allowance you're supposed to add for your customer, whether the person is big, small, or whatsoever. Now I want you to make sure you listen to this.
Now we're going to start with the neck. Now this is a simple rule. For those of you that after you finish making a cloth, you notice that the neck is so tight or the neck is so bogus, you are tired of seeing all these things. Now this is the secret. This is how to do it. Now look at it. Whenever you take the tape, place it at the base part of your neck. Are you seeing it? Now let me show you guys. Place it at the base part of your neck. Make sure you take your neck measurement not at the middle part, just by the side. So now let's say example. Her fitted neck is actually 12 inches. Are you seeing it? Okay, now let me do it very well. Her fitted neck is actually 12 and a half, not 12. That 12 is so much choking. I'm not saying you should add any allowance. So see, her fitted neck, are you seeing? I'm not putting my hand anywhere. It's actually what? 12.5. That is what it is. So all you have to do, the simplest thing you have to do, if you're making shirts, senators, all those clothes that the neckline is actually close to your own personal neck. Do you understand? The type of neck. If you notice shirt, you need it to be very close to your neck, but not choking. If you notice senators, you need it to be very, very close to your neck. All these kind of clothes that have a small neckline, do you understand? You measure it like this. When you get the fitted measurement, all you have to do is add extra 2 inches to it. Now, right now we have 3.5 plus 2 is what? 14.5. Now look at it. Let me place 14.5 for you to see. Now, are you seeing it? Now, some persons will see this, they will be like, is this not too big? You will not understand till you practice this. You see that you're going to get one of the most perfect neckline for your shirt and for your senators. So let's move over to the second one. In case you have a question on this, make sure you comment in the comment section. Or in case there is any other thing you want me to teach you concerning about this neckline, make sure you comment in the comment section. If you need the formula to get this particular neckline without even measuring it this way, make sure you also comment in the comment section, and I'm going to tell you this. So next thing we are going to be doing now is the bust or the chest. Now I want you to know that we are talking about shirts, senators, and the rest. Now in order to measure your chest, so that your customer will not complain, there are different sets of figures I'm going to be stating out here. Number 1 is 3 inches. Number 2 is 4 inches. Number 3 is 5 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches. I'm going to be explaining the situation you are going to be adding this measurement to your chest measurement. Let's say for example, your fitted chest measurement is 40. You add 3 inches to it, which is what? 43. I'm going to tell you why you need to add 3 inches. You don't just add 3 inches. Why? In which case, or what is it that your customer actually wants? The customer wants it size so tight, free, normal, or what? Why are we adding 3 inches? That is what we are doing now. So let's start measuring. Now I want you to know that whatever I'm teaching now is for both male and what? Female. It's unisex. It's for both male and female. It's not different for maybe for men or for only female. Men can use it successfully. Female can also use it what? Successfully. Now see this. If you are measuring for a chest, are you seeing it? If you are measuring for a chest, I want you to know that now the fitted chest measurement is what? Is it not 34? Now, in a situation whereby you want to make this type of shirt, that is very close to the body. It looks as if it's very fitted, but you notice that the person is very comfortable, but it's very close to the body. Well, let's say it's fitted, but not too fitted, but the person can be comfortable with it. Example is, look at what I'm wearing. Are you seeing it? There's an allowance too, but it looks as if it's very fitted on my body. If you want to make that type of shirt or that type of senator, add extra 3 inches to whatever you get on your chest for both male and female. Now, we have 34 as our chest. That means we are going to be adding extra how many? 3 inches to it, and we are going to be getting what? 37. So that means we are going to be using 37 to draft on our pattern paper or on our fabric. Then remember, this allowance is only for body allowance. When you are drafting on your pattern paper or your fabric, you are also going to be adding the one we call the what? The seam allowance. That is the one we are going to be sewing. For those of you that don't understand what we mean by seam allowance are those allowances you have. Are you seeing it? By the side of your clothes. That is not part of the inner part of your clothes. That is not part of your body. The one we added in that 34, that 3 inches we added is called what? Body allowance. Why this one that is by the side is called what? Same allowance. I just want you to note that. So we add 3 inches to 34 in case you want it to be fitted just like as you have seen me now, but it is not so tight on your body making you uncomfortable. Add 3 inches to it. So there's a reason why I say 3 inches is the least I'm going to be using here. Okay, now in case you measure your chest and you still get this 34 and you want it to be like not as fitted as it is on my body, do you understand? But you still want it to be like, you want it to have a little bit of allowance more than what you are seeing now. Then make sure you add 4 inches to it, do you understand? Yes, that one and the 3 inches only, just very close. In fact, it's mostly negligible, you don't even notice it. Then let's say a customer enters your office and just asks you to make a shirt for them. You need an average extra body allowance to add to that particular shirt. I want you to know it is 5 inches. Whether you know the customer, you don't know the customer, provided the customer just tell you make something nice for me, add 5 inches to. So that means if you are making your own right now, is you are going to be adding what? 5 inches to, except you want it to be as close as on your body, yet you don't want it to be uncomfortable on your body. Do you understand? You can go ahead and add 3 inches. But if the person did not say anything and you see that the person is a very young man or a very young woman, do you understand? Maybe you can go ahead and add what? 5 inches. But please, I want you to note, even if I say this is for both men and female, I want you to know that the best actually to add for female is actually the 3 inches to what? 4 inches. Do you understand? But for a male, you can go ahead and use 5 inches as their average. So let's say we have 34 here, plus 5 inches is going to be what? 39. So it means that 39 is what we are going to be used. For those that are average, somebody just enters your shop, just measure me for a shirt, for a senator, just add 5 inches to the measurement. I promise it's going to come out so perfectly. So now, let's say somebody enters your shop, you notice that the person is an elderly man, or you want to measure, is either elderly men or for kids. You guys that have kids, you guys always notice that whenever you want to help a child wear their clothes, it's always difficult for them. Do you understand? Sometimes the people, the mothers or the fathers, we ask them to raise their hand like this for them to be able to wear the clothes. So in other words, what we do is to help them increase the size a little bit. So thereby, when you are making their clothes, you can go ahead and add what? 6 inches to it. It makes it a little bit bigger. Or for adults, like for elderly people, do you understand? Those that don't want any inconveniences at all, even that 5 inches is an inconvenience to them. Then what are you going to use? You use 6 inches for them. Do you understand? So I've given you 2 categories of people you can use 2 inches for: elderly men or women. Do you understand? And also for kids. Then I want to also let you know that even if you don't want to increase a kid's dress, shirt or a senator, you can also do it in another way. How do you do it? You guys know the placket that we usually have on our senators. Do you understand? Make sure you increase the opening of the placket. It's going, even if the cloth is so close to their body, it's also going to help them wear it comfortably. But remember, if you're making a shirt, you don't need to worry, because shirt is worn this way, not from the upper side. Do you guys understand? Okay, now let's say the final one. The final one is 7 and 8 inches. Now let me give you an example. Do you see all these shirts that rent these days? For me, I call it all these Yahoo boys shirts. You know, all these big shirts. Do you understand? All you have to do is add 7 inches or 8 inches to your chest measurement or your bust measurement. That is, we have 34 here. Add extra 8 inches is going to give us what? 42 bar. Is it 42? 42 inches. Do you understand? So when I use it and sew it for her, when she wear it, notice that it's going to be very, very big. Yes, that is also a kind of trend we have right now. Do you understand? So if you want to make those ones, make sure you add extra 7 inches and 8 inches. Now, as you can see, if you have any question, please do make sure you ask in the comment section. We are going to help you.